them dogs then, you know. Shit get like this, man. And the whole city. It's just crazy, right?
What's going on, everybody? Obviously, the Rush Podcast is here at the Gala. Maxx Crosby Foundation, we're taking over. It looks incredible, doesn't it? Bring that ass here, da boy.
All right, so we are here with CJ, the goat, the boy. All right?
Yes, sir.
The man, the myth, the legend, the man who worked behind the scenes to get our boy paid is the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history.
Not to mention 3 deals.
History's history. History's history. Will always be history, right?
Always will be.
And you're right, Brogan. We had 3 deals in 4 years, which also is unprecedented. Doesn't happen at all. I can't think of another player that's happened for. And we're thankful that Max is who he is, and also the Raiders stepped up for the 3rd time in 4 years.
I love that.
And what you guys might not know is that with Max, he automatically assumed us as...
He's our father now. I mean, and
That's
brother,
right.
uncle, everything, all the
Shout out Birdie,
above.
shout out Bill.
Very grateful to have adopted you 2 monsters.
What is one thing that you saw in Maxx Crosby at Eastern Michigan when he was, what'd we say, Brogan? 200
He was 220 pounds, bleach top.
Bleach top.
It looked awful.
It's like scrawny guy, motor guy, lunch pail guy. But what's the one thing that you saw in him to make you believe that he's going to be who he is today, standing right there?
And did you know it was going to turn out like this?
Yes.
How much was your haircut?
He got a chrome dome, but we love that.
I literally cut my own hair today in the bathroom at the M. I brought the razor, shaved it.
You look incredible.
It looks great.
It
looks great. Now he's going to fluff your nuts, but actually I want you to shit on him now for saying that.
But listen.
All right, what is it?
I will say, first of all, if you guys ever bring me on the pod, you want Maxx Crosby stories? I got a fucking novel of stories. I know you guys do too.
Oh no, we're in for this.
So I'll tell you, the first time I met Max, we were sitting in his shitty apartment in Ypsilanti.
Yeah, there's not much there.
And not much there, no. But Rach was there, Brooklyn was there, and I will never forget. He sat on his couch and he literally looked me dead in the eyes like he was burning a hole through my face. And he told me that I will be one of the best ever to do it, ever, in the NFL, ever. And I left there and I was kind of thinking like, this guy's fucking crazy, but he believed it so passionately and so profoundly that it was hard to deny it, right? Like, it was hard to deny it. So, and look, he's manifested it. This is what it's become. This is who he is. He is literally not one of the best in the league, but I do believe he will be one of the best to ever do it. But that's what it was, that unbridled self-belief, that manifestation, that confidence in who he was, even though that was a much different Max than we know now.
Very different.
Completely different, and we'll talk about that on the pod one day.
Yes, we will.
But
very soon.
That self-belief was just infectious, and you left there just like fired up. Talk about 1%. You just want to run through walls, and I got to do it for him. So it's been awesome.
So obviously that's the boy, CJ LeBoy, the one and only. And one thing I want to tell you really quick while we're on camera, and I think I speak for everybody, we fucking love you. You're the better human being than you are. One of the best agents in the game. We'll say the best. We're biased, of course, but thank you so much for just putting up with our shit and just putting us in the same room as you with your energy, affectionate, all that. We love you. We appreciate you, and you're the fucking man.
Love you guys, dude. You guys are the best.
All right, Thayer Mumford from Massillon, Ohio, Ohio State Buckeye, and now Las Vegas Raider. Talk to us real quick. We had a very unique situation. We shared the same offensive line coach, John Mazur. If you could say one thing to John Mazur and Deanna, greatest woman alive, what would you say to her?
Man, I miss y'all. I hope y'all come out to Vegas sometime. And John, please be nice to your kids. For real. Oh my God.
This man's a legend.
I love it.
Legend,
Obviously, I in college lived with all linemen. That's what you do when you're a quarterback, right? You go with the guys that protect you. You feed them, all the above. I know there's a lot of late-night guilty pleasures when living with linemen. So tell me right now, what is your one late-night guilty pleasure? It could not be food, too. We could get weird out here, but I just want to know.
Let's not do that. No. To be honest, when I was in college, I usually had like a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Ooh. So you just put the peanut butter together, spread it like a good thick layer. Like
a little banana on there?
A little bit banana. It depends how you feel.
That almost makes it too healthy, though, when you throw a little banana on it.
That's the point. I'm like, I don't want no banana. That made me constipated.
No.
Yeah. All right,
I love it.
Layer, thick layer of peanut butter, then a whole bunch of honey, and then smash together. It'd be
done.
I like that.
We are here with the one and only whom?
Rachel Crosby.
Oh, some pizzazz.
What is one thing that people don't know about Max? Since you live in a household with him, you've known him since he had bleached hair. Man bun wasn't a great look by any means, but what is one thing that people don't know about Maxx on a day-to-day basis at home or just in general?
Well, first of all, he's a big kid at heart. But second of all, I'm going to expose him for 1 second.
Please.
His favorite TV show, and I'm going to say this with my whole chest, is Riverdale. And we watched it like religiously. It's our favorite TV show, and that's his favorite TV show. And yeah, so got to expose him.
What is one of the biggest things that you guys take pride in completing with this foundation that you look forward to events like this tonight, being able to help support and fund, etc.?
I'm going to say probably the Maxx Crosby Fund, and I was, me and Chris, we felt, and he's going to be speaking here tonight as well. We spearhead the whole thing, and we help people who are sober, or like trying to get sober, going to rehab, and then we like fund their whole like rehab, and then after.
God's work.
It's the best thing.
I got one more. Are we gonna put it? We're gonna put an over and under on the amount of money that's raised tonight. Like Darian said, you put in so much work into this beautiful event last year at UFC Apex. Now inside the NFL stadium, who else is doing that?
Nobody.
Exactly. So how much? Just you guys. I want to know how much money you think is going to be raised tonight.
I'm not a betting woman, so I'm not going to bet on that.
I like it, just as long as it's positive.
Look at her, just the first lady over here.
first
just
lady.
killing us with
I
grace.
am media trained.
Killing us with grace, okay.
I thought we were doing
Oh, we can do a hand in.
Eastern Eagles, baby. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. One moment here. Not a lot of people, actually, very few, had the luxury of knowing us for double-digit years. What is just one funny, just short summary of Brogan and DT and Maxx in college? Go.
You guys are fucking goons. So
Take that. Got it.
Survey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with not only the two most beautiful women in this building, but
Maybe in the world, D. Don't slide them.
oh, so now I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you that way.
Watch this. Ever to exist in the history of mankind.
I can't one up that, but that's all that matters.
All
You
right,
guys trying to
so
get brownie points.
please introduce yourselves.
I'm Katie, Darian's wife. I'm Allie, Brogan's fiance.
Okay, so a lot of people see a lot of things. There's the man right there. You're up next.
You're up next.
A lot of people see a lot of things throughout these episodes, but I think the number one question on people's minds is Brogan and Darian really like this 24/7, or is it just, for the camera?
That's a good
I'll let you go one by one. Babe, you can go first.
It's all the time.
Okay.
I mean, come on. 100% doesn't ever stop. You have to have a lot of energy to be with these guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we're never slacking in the energy department. What's the one memory you remember from Maxx from college, and then just seeing where he's at today in a beautiful event like this?
Oh, that's a good question.
We've been getting that a lot.
I would just say his growth. Like, I became friends with Maxx in college. Like, we were young, crazy, like trying to figure out life and doing all that, and just seeing who he is today and what he represents and the difference he's making in the world and showing for people. It's incredible. It's exciting.
Love
And he looks
Great
out for his
answer,
people.
Gore. Hey, good answer.
We've been practicing it.
All right, babe, I got one quick question for you. So we are, I think as everybody knows, Browns fans through and through.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
what has been the one thing that's helped you kind of become a Raiders fan? It's tough to throw you into, right? You grow up the Browns, and now we go to Raiders games, and now we know Maxx, but we know my stance. I'm out on the Browns right now. I'm all the way out. You're out. What's been the one thing that's really helped you adapt to this kind of lifestyle?
I feel like growing up a Browns fan has been difficult all the time.
Horrible.
Like, I can remember one good season, which was last year, right?
She doesn't lie.
Years ago, when Baker lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yeah, but I feel like the fan base here and the atmosphere here is just, I don't know, it's elite.
It's elite.
It's different.
It's Vegas.
Can I say
And it's fun.
something?
Yes, please.
I love you, Maxx, but go Lions.
She wants to yell at
Send
me.
her
I'm
home.
here now.
She's out.
All right, ladies.
But we love
thank
her
you.
still.
We got to get back to work. We love you.
We love you.
All right. Bye, ladies.
Thanks for your time, ladies. Hey,
Leonard,
hate to see you go. Hate to see you go, but we love to watch you leave.
You are?
Rob Leonard, D-line coach.
Yes.
He's D-line coach.
And a former guest on the best podcast out in the world, The Rush. We're obviously biased,
Quite
but
biased.
it was one of the hottest scenes we had out there, one of the hottest episodes, because everyone thinks, A, you're a bachelor, but two, they just love your insight of the game, and obviously your D-line group in that room that we had on the episode is one of a kind.
A bunch of misfits. It's a bunch of special ed toys. Excuse me. I can say that because
You're on The Rush. He knows. He knows how it goes.
No, but it's the best job in the world, coaching D-line. And you know, you guys, like watching your podcast, it's awesome. It reminds me so much of the D-line room, just guys talking normal. You know what I mean? That's why I loved watching it. And it really has been fun to watch you guys from the start, when it was just like a couple of college guys talking ball, to what it's become. And anything he touches, that's kind of how it seems to go.
Turns to diamond.
You know what I mean? And you guys do a great job, you know, fellow Yinzer. Anything we do, you know.
I appreciate it.
So, but it's awesome. It's awesome to see. I mean, I can't believe we're freaking at Allegiant Stadium, and it's pretty wild. Like everything he does is pretty wild.
All right, y'all. Like we said, there's heavy hitters, and no one better than the man who built this place here in his beautiful, might I add. We got the one and only Mark Davis, owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. I want to ask you.
And Las Vegas Aces.
And Las Vegas Aces. Well, thank you. I appreciate the accountability. More importantly, I just want to say, what is it like to hold an event like this in a building this beautiful? I just want your opinions on a night like tonight in the foundation of Maxx Crosby.
Well, oh man, you got a whole lot of questions in one. It's such a beautiful building that we built here, and we built it for a number of different events. We didn't know how it was going to relate to private events like this, where Maxx could take over the building and do things like this, but it's perfect. And we're just so proud of it, and so proud of Maxx, and so proud of his foundation, and this is just a wonderful evening.
Your first time meeting Maxx, what was your first impressions, and how has that grown over the years, spending more time with him and just being around the man that he's matured up to?
Well, you know, I'll never forget, and it's rare that I'll remember every player and everything that comes through, but while we were going through the scouting of Maxx, we were watching film, and I saw Maxx. I said, God damn, that's Ted Hendricks. Yeah. I just saw the frame, and I saw the length of arm and that, and we went ahead and picked him in the fourth round, and Maxx came in and had the fire, and obviously, you know, had to do some work to get his life in place, but he had a group of people around him that truly cared about him. And, you know, his wife Rachel has just been a shining star in all of it, and it's funny because, and I'll probably say it when I get this award or whatever, but when 25 years ago, I decided I was going to go sober.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not going to drink unless the Raiders win the Super Bowl or I get married.
I love that.
Which one's happening first?
One, because I want to drink. The other, because I'll have to.
Yeah.
But as I'm going to say later tonight, Rachel's proved, Maxx and Rachel have proved that sobriety and marriage can go together, and that it's teamwork. And that what they've done is, I'm so proud of them and what they're doing. And it's a fight every day. It's not ever over. And so for him to have the support group that he has around him, that you guys love him and support him, and it's an amazing thing. It's a great story.
Amen.
So the first time I met Maxx, I don't even remember the first time I met Maxx, but I remember the first time I saw him on film.
Yeah.
And I saw something there.
Yeah, it's almost love at first sight, right?
Yeah, oh, no question about it, because people would ask me in the past, you know, who I would start a team with, and a lot of the times Ted Hendricks was the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. He was
So it's
such
a good
dominant
comp.
force. Yeah.
Good player.
And he's living up to it. He's one of the great players in the game today, and he, you know, if he keeps working as hard as he is, he'll become one of the great players of all time.
Hey, look at this dude. Okay. Clean. That was pretty.
What'd you do?
I tried to have you up, you turned around.
I won't leave you hanging like that. All right,
we got our brother here, one and only Mad Maxx Crosby at the Maxx Crosby event, the Gala. Thank you very much. This is water. And
so much.
Max, this is a beautiful event. You're a beautiful human being, and you have beautiful friends. Biasly speaking, of course, that's us.
No bias.
No
Just
bias.
facts.
Thank you so much.
phenomenal.
Okay, really quick, I like the TikToks when they say, what are you wearing, how much? Let's do that really quick. What you got fitted on for the family, if you know?
This is the Lon Von edition, suited and booted. Got the Patty P on the left wrist. We got a nice little, shout out to Rach. Got the big ring, cleaned it today, so it's looking right. A little Cuban. Shout out NYC Luxury. Louis shoes. Yeah, this is a fit. It's a little fit. We're trying to take the next level. A little bit more classy, but
I like that.
We're here.
All right, so you came up the escalator, and I've been asking a lot of people a lot of things, but I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
This is your name on this foundation. That's your name up there on that jumbotron. Nothing new. But what is the one thing when you started this foundation that you were looking forward to the most, and how has that changed to where we're standing at today?
Honestly, the number one thing for me was making an impact. And I know that's broad and sounds simple, but I truly believe we are making an impact, not only in Las Vegas, but everywhere across the country. Back in the hometown of Michigan, Texas, we're truly putting our feet in the ground. And it's not just me. You know, I'm only can be in one place at one time, but I have an amazing group of people with me, you guys included, but so many people, you know, putting in the work every single day and helping this build into something that's really going to make an impact for sure.
Yes. Beautiful. We've had a million people. You've had million slogans, limitless, legendary. We asked them what 1% better is. We've had a shit ton of different answers, which is awesome. So you're wearing off on everybody, which we figured that. I want to ask you one final question. This is your event. This is your foundation, and you have an army of people that you mentioned to help you out with that. But that being said, last year it was a big night.
Yeah.
What are you expecting tonight? And over under a number. I'm putting you on the spot. Don't be PR trained here. You fucking give us a number, brother. What do you think the number being raised tonight is?
Around here, we speak the truth on the rush, so everyone knows that. That is the truth. So I'm going above 500K. That is the goal.
100.
I believe we're going to do that. We have some great individuals here. We got some heavy hitters. I'm going to be, you know, making some plays out here as well.
Okay, just so you know,
we're going to be, you know.
I like that gun safe. If you like,
the gun
if you just had any ideas, we're just saying. Like, I love the gun safe.
Where's it at?
It was. Oh yeah, it's right up there at the stage.
Right in front of our table. The one.
So
we got some shit.
I'm just letting you know. Love the gun safe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Last thing, really quick, before we keep going, we're starting a new trend here on the Rush Podcast. You guys already know, if you're a tier 1, you've been here since day 1. You are now going to be referred as our 98 percenters for 98 for Maxx Crosby. It's going to be a legendary number, and it's going to be a legendary crew to be a part of. Tier 1.
Yep.
Tier 1, 98 percenters. I like that a lot. Look at you guys.
Look at this.
We love you so much, bro.
Hey, look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Me, baby. All right,
boys.
Love you.
I made a decision last night that I would die for it. All these handouts, man, it's getting out of hand. I'ma start telling niggas, get it how you can. I got it right now, so I'm everybody's friend. If I ever lose a bet, we never speak again. I made a decision last night, I died for it. Just to show the city what it takes to be alive for it. First place, man, we can't be tied for it. I only drove it 5 times, paid 1.5 for it. Yeah. Keychain go jang-a-lang. I wanna do major things. MJ in every way. I just don't fade away. 6 upside down, it's a 9 now. Like Manny, like Stunner, man, shit is big time now. And I made a decision last night that I would die for it.
Ooh-wee. How we doing, guys? Good to see y'all. Ooh, a lot of emotions tonight. I went from almost crying to now I want to play a football game, so we're off to a good start. But I just want to say I appreciate everybody coming out. There's so many names I could point out, but I'm gonna start with this one and end with this one. My wife, Rachel. Without her, none of this would be possible. You know, she's been with me this whole journey. When it comes to the foundation, when it comes to my vision about what I wanted to accomplish in my career, she's been there every step of the way. She was with me when I think I had 1.5 career sacks in college. So she's seen it all, and she believed in me when nobody else really did. It's amazing being in this position. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. Every single day, I wake up inspired to be the best version of myself. I'm just a kid from Lapeer, Michigan, in a position now where I get to be in the most beautiful stadium in the world and raise money for kids that went through what I went through, and pit bulls that, you know, we rescued. When me and Rachel went to Easter and we got our little baby girl Brooke, you know, she was the first one and started the trend. But I mean, can't tell you how grateful I am for everybody in this building today. Being a Raider, that is who I am to the core. We got a lot of incredible things coming. We're gonna take it one day at a time. I'm gonna keep giving you guys my heart and soul in the community, on the field, and I cannot wait for what's next, but I'm gonna be where my feet are at. So I love you guys so much. I appreciate you for coming, and go Raiders.
Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. Real goods get down on the floor, on the floor. By the time I hit the door, I saw on the floor. Dressed in suits, tricking all laid dough. Me, I'm a pimp, I ain't paying for no sex. Man, I'd rather buy a car or a new Rolex. Plus I got street fame, so flock like birds. I got one hole in the I got one hole in the serve.
Shout out Rachel for putting this all together. She killed it.
We love you, brother. This 5-year sobriety party every year just gets better and better. Don't know how, but tonight's your day. And, well, tonight's your day. What am I saying? Tonight's your night, and this is your day. That's what I meant to say.
Better man than I. We'll check in with you here soon. We love you.
All right, y'all. So obviously DT is getting down under the needle. I'm gonna do the same thing. Max already did it. Max obviously has the Limitless. We wanted to do a Rush tattoo, which is coming up soon. We're doing a little Limitless to match our boy Max. It's gonna be awesome. We got a little different font structure here going on, if you will, but awesome event. It's just getting started. It's up from here. It's been a couple of years, so actually I'm fired up to do this. It's up! Up!
The Rush is in the building. It's a 5-year celebration, contract celebration. Shout out to the Red Rock. Shout out to the Fertitta Brothers, best casino in Vegas. Everyone keeps showing out, showing up. And if you're tuned into the pod, comment, subscribe, like. We got some fucking bangers on the way. Look at the fit. Look at the Timbos. I'm here, jorts, head to toe. Stop playing.
Yeah! For the first time, it's going down history, baby. New 3-6 Mafia, featuring 8-Ball and MJG, Young Buck. It's a Tennessee thing. We gotta stay. Till I die. I gotta stay. Till I die. I gotta stay. Till I die. I gotta stay. Yeah. Till I die. Hey, call me the juice and you know I'm a stunt. Riding in the car with some bump in the trunk. Tone in my lap and you know it's a pump. Breaking down the good green bullet in the blunt. Get up pimp tight, girl, say I'm the main. Ice on the wrist with the ice in the chain. Ride through the hood, yeah, I'm gripping the grain. And I'm sipping the same while I'm changing the lane. I feel tight cause I'm choking the green. Bitch, it messed up cause I'm drinking the lean. Messing with a D-boy, riding them big toys. Make your man gal wanna get on my team. She gotta give it up when she get in my car. I ain't Denzel, but I know I'm a star. Cause when I'm in the